Biscuits, Pokemon Diamond and Pearl postgame. Cresselia. Alright, now that we're going after some legendaries, the first one that I'm going to go and catch is Cresselia. Alright, so you go to Canalave City, you go into this house, and over there is a little boy, and there's the mom. Looks like the boy... I'm making some background noise. The boy is in an endless nightmare, it seems, and this has been happening all over Canalave City, I guess. And he's muttering something. Dark is watching me. And if you know what he's talking about, don't spoil it for our other viewers, because it's a mystery and such. Alright, so this is the little boy's dad. He's a sailor. The dude has been helping you out with Iron Island. He sailed you over there. So now he wants you to save his little son by going and getting the Lunar Wing. Apparently it's at Full Moon Island. It's an island really far out there. So yeah, we're gonna go out to Full Moon Island and get that Lunar Wing so we can save the day and be big, huge heroes. Alright, sorry. So we're here at Full Moon Island, which is where you get the Lunar Wing. So yeah, you just keep on going through the island, and we go through this area, and hey, it's Cresselia, the legendary Pokemon. So I guess you could save here, just because if you want a specific nature for Cresselia, I don't know why, but now Cresselia will disappear. This is exactly like Mesprit. I'm just gonna tell you that right now. Cresselia is gonna fly off into the wild, and you have to find her. So now you get the Lunar Wing. I guess it drops it off. Now there's a little cool thing that I noticed while here. Look at this. It's a little crescent moon. A puddle of water resembling a crescent moon. That's kind of cool. Alright, so we got the Lunar Wing. So let's go back down here. Let's talk to the sailor, and yes, he'll tell you about Cresselia. It flies all over Sinnoh, just like Mesprit. And then all of a sudden it's like, hey, you got the Lunar Wing. Let's take it back to my son and save the day again. So, since I have to do everything in the game, I have to go and save his son. So, let's talk to the, click on the little boy. The Lunar Wing starts to glow, and now he wakes up. Yay! So he wakes up, and then in comes the sailor dude, and boom, he just pushes you out of the way, and he's like, yay! Alright, my son's awake, now I'm happy. And now he's just like, oh yeah, thanks dude. Now my spirit as a sailor has been reborn, and I shall now sail the 7 seas. Rah. I'm not even sure if there's 7 seas in the Pokemon world. So you talk to the boy, and apparently he remembers the dream. He remembers there's a dark Pokemon. Don't spoil it for all of you who know. Alright, it's kind of a secret. I'll talk about it later, alright? Just don't spoil it. Alright, now for the real portion of this video, Cresselia. We're gonna catch Cresselia. If you remember Mesprit, that is where Cresselia is, alright? Now, if you haven't watched my How to Catch Mesprit video, I would recommend watching it, just because it would explain what I'm doing a lot more easier. It's exactly the same thing as Mesprit, except the only difference is it's a lot more annoying to catch, because it's like level, well, it's not just the level, it's just because it's Cresselia. It has a lot of defenses, and it runs the first turn, so yeah, just annoying. Alright, so I'm going to go to Jubilife City, my favorite spot for getting Pokemon such as Mesprit and Cresselia. Now, it says that it's right next to Jubilife City, but it really isn't, because as soon as I walk a few steps, it like moves to a different spot. So, yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go between this route and Jubilife City until it gets to a close route. So I keep doing that, and ta-da, Cresselia. It doesn't really seem like it, but Cresselia is 2 routes above me. So now it's 1 route above me. Now it's off to the left, or the west, I believe, yeah. So I'm going to go south, and hopefully it'll jump into that route. It doesn't. It goes into the east route, so I go back to Jubilife City. It jumps back to the west. So I decide to go back down south, and it doesn't work, and it jumps up 2 routes. So my only hope is going up north, and it'll jump back. And I go north, and ta-da! There's Cresselia. Cresselia is in my route, in case you guys In case you guys didn't really know, Cresselia is now in my route. So yeah, now I'm gonna spray my repel, because that's how you catch these legendaries. That's how you find them a lot easier. But after a while, I had a feeling that this wouldn't work, and I was right. My Pokemon, they're too high of a level, so I have to bring in my HM Slave because it's the only Pokemon under level 50. So the repel will be able to work. And what do you know? The first time I move off to the right side, ta-da! Cresselia appears. Yeah. So generally this is the same exact thing as Mesprit. On the first turn, it'll run away from you unless you like use Mean Look or something. So what I would do, just if you have the Master Ball, just use the Master Ball. Alright, I'm just gonna say that right now. If you have the Master Ball, use it. That's just the #1 thing. If you don't have your Master Ball, then you're gonna have to use a little more of the strategy from my Mesprit video. Because Cresselia is just a lot harder to catch. That's all I'm gonna say. I think the best way you can stop it is with like a ghost Pokemon, or yeah, just like a ghost Pokemon, and it knows Mean Look, so you can trap it with like hypnosis and stuff. That's my only advice if you don't have the Master Ball. So we have caught Cresselia. That's it. Yeah, there is one little thing you can do. After capturing Cresselia, after saving the little boy from his nightmare, there is one little thing you can do. Go back to Canalave City, and then go back to the sailor after his spirits have been reborn. Go back to him, and we're gonna talk to him. Yes, let's set sail. Let's go to Iron Island. Let's go there. So yeah, Iron Island, off we go. Yeah, we're going off to Iron Island. After going to Iron Islands, after we go up here, you remember this little house? It was empty before. We go inside, and hey, there's Byron. It's the 6th gym leader. What are you doing here? It looks like he's talking about his son and how hard he's been on him because of the whole son-father relationship. Yes, you've been wasting my time. You better give me an apology reward or something. So he gives you the Metal Coat, which evolves certain Pokemon when you trade them while it's holding the Metal Coat, like Scyther and Steelix. So yeah, yep, that's it. That's all for this part. So that's one legendary down, a lot more to go. See you guys.